Jacobins.
Jacobins? Which state is that?
French Revolution.
Wow, good. Okay, we'll talk about India today, right? And we will talk about other countries also. Jacobins, yeah, good. You are very interesting. Okay, so political parties.
Nazi.
Uh, yeah, you saying something? Nazi, yeah. Okay, Nazi party, yeah. Okay, so political parties. I have the example here, and a political party is a group of people who come together to a to contest election and hold power in the government. Okay, they agree on some policies and programs for the society with a view to promote the collective good. Okay, now parties reflect fundamental political divisions in a society, and parties are about a part of the society and thus involve partisanship. Thus, a party is known by which part it stands for, which policies it supports, and whose interests it upholds. A political party has three components: the leader, the active members, and the followers. Just note this down, okay? It is a very common question that comes into exam. What is a political party? Okay, and after when if you write here, you can put in some example for yourself. Okay, example you can say BJP, Congress, or you can say Nazi. Yeah,
Ma'am, the previous ones were better than today's ones, ma'am.
sure. Tell me how are they better?
Ma'am, previously they had good vision, ma'am. Today everyone power play and money.
There is a lot of competition, and it is all about power.
And
Who
money,
gets the
ma'am.
seat? Yeah, and who makes the most money, and the people on whole are losing its vision, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
all about influence, all about power, and whoever comes into power tries to uh, demoralize, or you can say empower the opposition. So there are a lot of foul plays, you know, in political parties, and but it is in the olden days. We had the leaders played a very great role. What role did they play?
Unification of nations. Modern
Unification.
modern nation state.
Yeah,
Army.
modernization. They worked on globalization, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, this is all what we studied earlier in other chapters. Okay, so have you all noted this down? You don't have to note this down. Okay,
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am.
yeah, just note this down.
Ma'am, one more thing, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, previously, even if they opposed each other, ma'am, on common issues, they'll support each other.
Yeah, they were. There is. They worked for the country on a whole, and also they were morals, and they worked on policies. And today there are no morals, there are no policies. It is just do and
Ma'am,
die.
nowadays all parties' interest is on money only, ma'am.
Yeah, very good.
Ma'am,
You as children have are also aware of all this, huh?
I'm news, no, ma'am.
Right,
Ma'am, the greatest leader, ma'am, would be Otto von Bismarck, ma'am.
right. Ottoman. I didn't get you. I didn't hear you. Just repeat again.
Ma'am, the erstwhile German Empire, no, ma'am. You taught, no, ma'am.
Yeah,
Their chancellor was Otto von Bismarck, ma'am.
yeah, yeah.
Ma'am, he was the greatest leader, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Have you read of more about him?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good. Tell us more. Okay, all of you have finished writing this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Let us continue. Why do we need political parties? Okay, this is a common question that comes. Okay, so if there were no political parties, then each and every candidate would be independent. Okay, we are aware that political parties are not good, but we still need them. Okay, it is a necessity for us. Now, current strength of the Lok Sabha is 543. Okay, all of you all know this. We just got this in the news. Imagine a situation when none of the 543 members can be brought to think alike on a particular issue. This would lead a total chaos, right? An independent candidate would always be more interested in the specific needs of his constituency, right? In if and would seldom think about the larger interests of the nation. So, a political party is necessary to bring diverse people on a common platform, so that bigger issues can be taken care of, right? Now this is the first necessity. Okay, now if there is one if a person from my state, like you can say from Uttar Pradesh, he goes to the center, so what he'll do, he will think only about Uttar Pradesh. Okay, he will neglect Tamil Nadu, he will neglect Andhra Pradesh, he will neglect Kerala and all that, right? So that's why this has got to be from there's got to in the center, there's got to be people from all over. Okay, now a democracy which is being practiced all over the world is called representative democracy. Okay, every state is represented. In this system, governance is done through people's representative, because it is impossible for each citizen to directly participate in governance. Okay, every like I am going to elect the person who I agree with, right? So in I cannot go. He has to take my opinion to the center. The need for representative, he will represent me in the center. The need for representative democracy has given rise to political parties. So this is why political parties are necessary. It is the people on the whole who are choosing their representative. So this is the necessity of the political party. Just note this down. So we have studied what is political parties and why is political party necessary. Let me know when you have noted. No, I'll move on further.
1 minute, ma'am.
Sure, sure.
Ma'am, but this also has failed now, ma'am.
Yeah, but this is at least better than monarchy, right? So when there was a monarch system, you can say that people were a lot worse. And although we are the biggest democracy of the world, we are not doing good. So in a way, I think democracy is not so successful. This is my opinion. It is not there for you to note down.
Ma'am, some good leader should be there.
We did have good leaders. If we didn't have good leaders, we wouldn't have been independent, right? Of course, there were people, they were leaders who fought with their life to give us this freedom that we are enjoying today. So we did have good leaders, and it might be at present we are not satisfied with the leaders that we have, but we do have good leaders. There are good people around. There are people who are going to talk for you, and it often happens. The politics get so dirty that most good people they choose to stay out of it. And there are many good people I have seen that instead of going into a political party, they try and go into it, become a social activist. They become social activists. Certain social activists are there who are doing very good, who are who are taking more interest in the national problems. But political leaders, I feel they are all. It is all about power.
Ma'am, Socrates was correct, ma'am.
Hmm?
Ma'am, I once told that quote, no, ma'am.
Yeah,
On this democracy.
democracy. Are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, now we have studied the necessity. Now we are going to talk about the functions of a political party. Okay, now political parties fill political offices and exercise political power, like you all know. So parties do so by performing a series of functions, and these functions are just a minute. These functions are, yeah. First, number one, contesting elections. Okay. Okay, now political parties, they contest election. A political party nominates its candidate for the electoral contest in various constituencies. Okay. So, do anybody know how many constituencies we have?
No idea, ma'am.
I just told you 543. Yeah. Okay, now parties put forward different policies and programs, okay, and the voters choose from them, okay. So they have different policies. This is number two, okay, they have different policies. Now political parties put forward different policies and programs so that the voters can choose from them. A political party brings a large number of similar opinions under one umbrella. These opinions are channelized to form policies and programs. The policies and programs of the ruling party are expected to be followed by the government. Okay, so the ruling party, so main thing is that is the ruling party. Like you must have, you must remember they started the Agniveer, the ruling party, right? The BJP had started the employment for Agniveer. So this was because this was the policy of the ruling party. Although there were many opposition for this, yet this was passed. Now parties play a decisive role in making laws for the country. Okay, you may be aware that it is the legislature which passes the law after proper debate. Okay, and now this is like I told you, Agniveer was passed. So there was a proper debate of it, and then there are voting within the legislature that is held, and the majority when the majority is counted, and then the law is passed according to it. So as most of the members belong to a political party, so a political party has direct say in law making for the country. Okay. There are more points. Do I note this down and then I'll move further. Have you finished noting? Shall we move further?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Now the fourth point is the formation of government. Political parties form and run governments. Okay. The executive bodies is formed by people from the ruling party. Various political leaders are assigned different ministries to carry out the task of governance. Like somebody is given the home ministry, somebody is given the defense, somebody is given the education. Okay, this way. So the executive body, like we have, okay, so we have the president, yeah, we have the vice president, we have cabinet ministers, and then we have independent executive agencies. You don't have to note it down. This is just for your information. Okay, now all these together, they make up the executive branch of the central government. Fine.
This looks like chess.
This looks like a test.
Chess,
These are very, yeah, these are very important notes. Just note this down, and more they are going to come into your exam.
no, ma'am. Like how this government, it looks like chess, ma'am.
Yeah, this looks like chess. And cabinet ministers are made by the prime minister. Okay, now I don't know which government is going to come into power, but in the cabinet minister that is held by our prime minister Narendra Modi, there were 29 cabinet ministers. Playing opposition, a party which does not get majority or come under the majority coalition needs to play the role of opposition. Like last, we had Congress and Congress, or you can say India, yeah, and the government was of NDA. NDA is a group of allies, okay, and also in India, Congress and many other parties, they together formed an alliance called India, right? Can anybody tell me the who is the Minister of Defense? Who is the defense minister? This is just for your general knowledge. Rajnath Singh. And who is the home minister or the minister of home affairs? Amit Shah. Good. Amit Shah. Minister of road transport and highways, Nitin Gadkari of Mumbai. He's of Maharashtra. Okay, now shaping public opinion. Political parties shape public opinion. They do so by raising and highlighting issues in the legislature and in the media. Access to government machinery and welfare schemes. Parties provide people access to government machinery and welfare schemes since it is easy to approach local party leader than government officers. Because mostly local parties are those people that who we know, and they are Nitin Gadkari is of Nagpur. I'm sorry. Okay, so these 7 points, are you done?
Completed, ma'am.
Hmm. Okay, now let's talk about the different party system. We know we have democracy, okay, but there are different party systems. Like one party system is there, okay. Now in some countries only one party is ruling is allowed, okay, to control and run the government. These are called one party system. Example, in China, only the Communist Party is allowed to rule. Even if there are elections, yes, but whoever is standing has to be has to be approved by the Communist Party. The Communist Party is the only one party, okay, in China. So this is what is an one party system, or how many party systems are there? How many types of parties are there? So the question could be asked in different ways. You are done. Don't forget to give an example. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And this seems good.
So which is the party ruling in China? That is Chinese Communist Party. Okay, and the abbreviation is CCP.
Done.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So the next system is the two-party system. Okay. Now in some countries, power is shared between two main parties. The one is the ruling party and another is the opposition. So next time when the election is held, the opposition comes to power and the ruling party goes to opposition. So such party system is called two-party system. The United States of America and United Kingdom are examples of two-party system.
And is it compulsory to for the ruling party to go down next year and
It is not
opposition to come?
compulsory. It is not compulsory. But it happens, almost happens. It is for the people to decide between two.
Done.
So in like United States, we can in UK we have about two and a half party system, you can say, because parliamentary politics is dominated by the Labour Party, okay, and Conservative Party. In UK we have Labour Party and also Conservative Party.
Done, ma'am.
Done? Okay. Yeah, okay, like somebody asked me what the difference between the democratic and the republic, right? So in a democracy, the power is in the hands of the people, okay? And in a republic, it is in the hands of an individual citizen. And we have republic, I think, in Switzerland, because this is only possible where the population is less. So for for an diverse country like ours, we are not having republic. We have democracy here. Okay, so I was talking about UK. So we have Labour Party and we have Conservative Party. For USA, we have mm, we have two parties, that are the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. If you wish to write this, you can add up to your answers, but it is not very necessary. Okay, now we have next the multi-party system. If several parties compete for power and more than two parties have reasonable chance of winning, we call it a multi-party system. In India, we have a multi-party system. Okay, now since multi-party system tend to offer more choices to the voters, it is often considered better than the other party system. So we have several parties. We have the AAP, we have BJP, we have Congress, yeah, and there is Samajwadi. We have the JDP in Bihar, and we have the Shiv Sena. Yeah, so you can name some, give some examples. Okay, these are examples.
Are we supposed to?
Sorry, what? I didn't get you.
Are we supposed to name a few examples or?
Name a few examples. It is going to add up to your answers.
Janasena,
Yeah, you can
PRS.
write that. Whatever, whichever party you know about, you can. There are certain parties in your area. These are some popular parties that I have written. Even the BSP is there. The Communist Party is also there.
TDP,
Yeah, TDP is there.
YSR,
Yeah, there are so many parties. I know many. There are state parties are there. There are also central parties also are there. So you can give a few examples. Like here we have some flags of some of the parties here. This is there, BSP is there, Congress is there, and I am not recognizing the Samajwadi is there, and I'm not recognizing most of the parties. Shall we move further?
Yes.
Now we need to compare between two parties. There must be there often comes a question comparison between compare the two parties and the multi-party system. Okay, now two-party system, we have two-party system presents voters a simple choice at either A or B. Okay, and it provides a more stable governance. I don't think so. It can be unstable also. Two-party system are not as flexible because they have a more and less rigid set of opinions on every issue. So it is either this or that. If you are agreeing with this, with A, then you vote for A. If you are agreeing with B policies, you vote for B. So it becomes easier for the citizens to vote. Now example is USA and UK. Like I told you, there are two parties. You can say of USA, you can name two parties of UK also. Now in multi-party system provides voters with many choices, and often, like most of us, we are always confused. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, yes, we have run out of time. We have run out of time, and I will stop my share now. Okay, we will end class now. Bye bye. You have to join at 7:10.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
for English class. And today I
Okay,
will do
ma'am.
comprehension. So please be sure to join. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.